Hello and welcome back to Wave of Docker. This is episode 5 of Week in Music, taking on the week of the 29th of January. This is the first week in music that is tackling listening over 2 month span, I guess, because we're going late January and early February. We've advanced into February, which is just crazy. It's already February, but yeah, it is crazy. Like the first album I listened to was already a month ago. That's wild. But yeah, we got 3 albums on the docket for this video. It should be a shorter one. There really wasn't much for me to say about some of these albums. They weren't bad albums, but they didn't really touch me a lot. They were just they were enjoyable. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Like, subscribe. Week in Music 5. Booyah. First up, Lean by Gucci Mane, 2013. This album. So funny story. I was playing Fortnite with my friend Carter. Shout out Carter. And he was telling me, like, yo, you should just, like, look on Spotify and listen to all of Gucci Mane's discography. And I was like, oh, okay, not a lot of artists, have massive discographies. I go to Spotify, and it's, like, War and Peace of how long, like, I was scrolling until I hit, singles. Because, with Spotify, it's, like, albums and blah, blah, blah. He has, like, a million, and it's ridiculous. And I was just like, I'm just going to choose one. And if I like it, maybe I'll listen to more in the future. So I landed on Lean. Had a funny cover, and it was like Lean. It was like the cover, like the blurbs had like it was like the Battle of Lean Volume 2. It was something funny, but it was just Lean. I thought it was funny. And it's crazy. Like, this album's like an hour 15 minutes long, and it's like you have that much music and they're that long. It's kind of like the same thing with Drake, but on like a much higher scale. Like, Drake has a lot of albums, but they're also really long, so it's just like he's a lot of volume with his music. And I imagine Gucci Mane is the same thing. I haven't looked at any of his other albums, but I'm just like, damn. And I knew Gucci Mane had really funny album covers, and this one was like the one that was like kind of, it was like funny, but it wasn't like insane. Like, it wasn't like just a really funny Photoshop. It was just a picture of Lean. But yeah, Lean by Gucci Mane. It was good. Just typical like trap kind of stuff. The production wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. There's a song with Future on that I really enjoyed, and it was good. It was a good listen. I enjoyed it. I'd like to check out more of Gucci Mane. Because I don't think I've ever really heard a song by Gucci Mane until now. Or at least a song that I knew was Gucci Mane until now. Like, I've never seeked out a Gucci Mane song and put it on. This is the first time. But Lean by Gucci Mane, I'll give it 3 hot dogs out of 5. Like I said, I enjoyed it. An album really has to rub me the wrong way for me to go lower than a 3. That's like the baseline score, essentially. But let's move on to the next album. Next up, listen to this on Wednesday the 31st. Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. This is the second Dire Straits albums that I've checked out. I've listened to their self-titled, with songs like Sultans of Swing and like Six Blade Knife and Down to the Waterline. This album was really good. I actually really, really enjoyed this one. The first 3 tracks are songs that I didn't know were Dire Straits and I'd heard a million times before, and I was very surprised. I was like, damn, got some hitters on this album. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like Dire Straits a lot. Their sound I think is very unique for its time. Like, they're, a British rock band from the 80s and like the 70s. It doesn't really sound like it. Like, they have a very unique sound. Like, I like their guitar work a lot. I don't know the name of any of their group members, but their lead vocalist is really talented. And I don't know, their sound is really unique. And Brothers in Arms, like the one song, Walk On By, or the Walk On Life, whatever the hell. I think it's Walk On Life. I had no idea that song was sung by, a group from Great Britain, like England. Like, I was like, that sounds like a southern rock song from the 70s, but no. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Brothers in Arms, really good. Cool album cover too. I like Dire Straits a lot. I dig their stuff. But if I give it, I'd probably give it a 4 hot dogs out of 5. 4 hot dogs out of 5. I was really surprised. I enjoyed most of it. And towards the end, it gets into like more slower, more like heartfelt feeling, like lyric wise rock, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really neat. But yeah, Brothers in Arms, 4 hot dogs out of 5. Finally, I listened to this on Thursday. I played basketball, listened to this album. May God Bless Your Hustle by Mike. I was just scrolling through my suggested albums, came up. I'd heard of Mike. I've listened to, I think, a few of his features. I think he has a feature on that one. Who is that? The Alchemist? It's the album that has like the plane, like, the big lady with like the yellow dress. I think he has a feature on that album. Like, it's a song, like, I think Earl Sweatshirt has a feature on that album too. I don't know. But I haven't listened to any Mike albums so far. I've listened to a bunch of his features though, because him and Earl have worked together before, and I've listened to his features on some of Earl's tracks. I never listened to a full Mike album, and it was really good. It was very chill. Like, I liked it a lot. The production was very mellow, and I enjoyed it. It was a nice, easy listen. It wasn't like, and it's not to say I don't enjoy, you know, a more abrasive production style. And that's not to say that, you know, other, like, it's not, I don't know, I haven't really listened to abrasive stuff, but I'm just saying, like, it was just very chill. The production was, like, calming. He has a very nice voice. It's very just mellow, and I just really enjoyed it. May God bless your hustle. I'll give it like a 3 hot dog out of 5 on the hot dog scale. But yeah, it was a good weekend albums. Next week I'm gonna try to listen to 5 albums a week because I have a lot of free time and I'm just kind of slacking. Need to pick up the pace a little bit, get some more albums in here, enliven this show a little bit more. This was probably the weakest episode in terms of not weakest episode. Week actually. No, this was a good weekend albums. I'm happy with what I listened to. But this episode is a lot more laid back in terms of my delivery. But we're working on it. You know, I'm tired a little bit. You know, people get tired. They're all gonna be bangers. But yeah, that was Weekend Music 5. Hope you guys enjoyed. We got Lean by Gucci Mane, Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits, and May God Bless Your Hustle by Mike. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, no, not as always, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.